gems, welcome back to my channel. This is Glitzzy Gem. Thank you for watching. I missed you guys, so I got to say I finally got through with all my testing of my old eyeshadow palettes. I got to throw few of my eyeshadow palettes throughout the videos that I was doing, and I got to keep some palettes, and I'm going to try to find dupes for them so that way I can throw them away and keep, my newer palettes. Today I'm going to go ahead and share with you a palette that I always go to for when I want to do an everyday look, for work or anywhere I need to go. It's quick and easy and fast. It's this palette here by the Beauty Bar FX, and it's the Radiant Eyes collection. And like some Morphe palettes, there's no shade names on the pan, but it does come with a card with the shade names on them, which I will present to you here. So today we're going to do an eyeshadow tutorial, one that I like to use on a regular basis. I always like to go into the blue shade ranges, and I hardly go into the warm tones here, but we're going to go ahead and create a look with the warm tones. I can do the blue look as well, but I'm going to go ahead and do the warm tones first, and then we'll do another video with the cooler tones in this palette. So I'll be right back.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay, so for my everyday looks, I just like to go with a regular, not dramatic look. I do more like a day wear look. So we're gonna go ahead and create a look with this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and concentrate on this side of the palette. We have purples, we have browns, we have golds. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the lid shade, which I'm gonna go with this color here, and this color is called Troublemaker. Yes, I just don't like the fact that I have to get the names. Well, I'll work with it. So let's go ahead and use Troublemaker, and I'll put it on my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and use my crease Nanette Lepore brush. I'm getting better with saying Nanette Lepore, yay! Okay, so go ahead and use Troublemaker. This is like a peanut buttery shade. I'm always using peanut butter shade descriptions now because they just go. I mean, the color just goes with shade. But this looks like it's a shimmer shade. All these colors on here are shimmer shades. So let's go ahead and just put it on our lids. And it glides on real smooth, which I like so much because you can tell that it's going to be easy to work with. Okay. Now going in with the crease, I'm going to use my crease brush from Avon, my Avon crease brush. This one here. I'll go ahead and go in with this shade called Rebel. This is a really pretty, almost looks like a dark plum, but we'll see how it turns out on the shade here. Ooh, look how beautiful and vibrant that color looks, how deep that color looks. And I'm going to go ahead and put some on my outer corner. I believe this is the darkest plum shade in this palette, the darkest one. But let's continue to create a look with this palette, and if you like it, I got this at Ross department store, so I'm not sure. I haven't seen another one like it. They must come out like in seasons. Like, I haven't seen one like this anymore, but they must come out like in seasons. So during the summer they don't have this palette. I guess it's more like a winter palette. Okay, so now that we've gone into the crease with Rebel, we're going to go ahead and use this shade here, which is called Loyal. I'm going to use that under the crease and on the outer corner as well. Just right underneath the Rebel shade. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my brush. I'm going to go ahead and use a more fluffier brush with like a tip at the end with this shade Loyal. This is like a really pretty, it looks almost like a mauvey rose gold shade, but it is beautiful. And yes, I'm going to put it in my crease and on my eye socket bone. I guess it's the outer crease, inner crease and outer corner as well, and on my outer lid. You know, just kind of soften that Rebel shade out. Keep doing that until I get a very good defined color on that shade Loyal. Okay, doing the same thing on this side. That's really pretty. I like those shades. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with the crease with this shade here. It's called Intense. And we're going to go in the crease with that as well. Intense. And into the inner corner. Yes, I do use these shades on during the day as well as at night, but I just love these vibrant deep toned shades, and I just like to wear them out anytime during the day, so whether it's day or evening. So that intense shade, it's like a plum burgundy shimmer. Okay. Oh, I was out of focus. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Well, this is how it looks so far, if you have not seen. So it's looking so far. Yeah. Oh, I hope you were able to see that application. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with Rebel again, and I'm going to put this on my outer corner and crease. Mainly on my outer corner. Some into the crease, but really concentrating mostly on the outer corner, my outer V. This is a really nice shade to wear out with a nice burgundy dress. Yes, I'm going to the crease, but just slightly, not so much. Okay. Now for the lid, we're going to go ahead and use this shade here called Radical, which is this one here right underneath that plum burgundy or burgundy shade is Radical. This one looks more like a berry shimmer. I'm just going to put that on this side of my eye with this Mananella Pour crease brush. Out of focus so you can see that. Guys, I feel like I've shrunk, and I don't know, I just feel like I shrunk. And just going over that Troublemaker shade from the beginning, just go over it with this Mananella Pour. Well, it doesn't have to be an Mananella Pour brush, but just with a shadow brush, and just pack it on as good as possible. Okay, so this is the look I'm getting from it. Okay, so if you give me a minute, I'll be right back. I gotta prime the bottom eyelash line so we can go ahead and do like a smoky under eyelash color. Give me a second. Okay, as in with all my detailing colors, I'm going to go in with my Avon eyeliner brush. I'm going to go ahead and use the fluffy side, and I'm going to go ahead and go in there with the Rebel shade, which is the darkest shade out of the palette, and just go underneath the waterline, the under lash line. I'm going to go ahead and do the same on this side here. And the primer does such a good job of making these eyeshadows stick, cohese together, and it's good to always have a primer because it's so easier to apply your makeup, your eyeshadow, especially when you're doing the under lash line. I don't know, I always have a hard time not using a primer, applying a shade underneath my lash line. I'm not sure if any of you have a hard time, you know, trying to get that color to stick right underneath your lash line without a primer. But I always see that with the primer, I do, you know, I get a better result. So the next shade I'm going to go in with is this Intense shade here, Intense, which is a lighter shade than Rebel. Just kind of blend those two together. And that's the name of the shade, Intense. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with the lighter berry shade, which is this one here called Radical. And the Troublemaker shade kind of made this Radical shade look more lighter, gave it more like gold undertones. So that's that on this Radical berry shade. This berry shade here, the Troublemaker shade kind of made it look, as you can see some gold undertones on my lid from where I applied it the first time as a base. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking the way this is coming out, liking the color. Now I gotta go in with my eyebrow bone. So the shade I'm gonna go ahead and use from eyebrow bone, I'm just gonna use like a nude shade maybe. I could even use like a berry shade, gold shade. I guess I'll just use this Troublemaker shade just to kind of make the story color line go together. I'm just applying that in my eyebrow bone. Just to make the storyline make sense, because I did use it on my lid and then I went over it with another color. Kind of defeats the purpose of having it, but it really gave it that, like I said, that gold undertone shimmer on the berry shade. So just gonna go along with the story shade. The story on my color, my lid here, is called Troublemaker. See that on my eyebrow bone. So here we have the colors. Guys, I love grungy looks too. So this is like a grungy look. You were able to see that. So yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and come off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara and eyeliner, and then we'll finish the look. Be back in a second. Alright you guys, so I'm back and this is the finishing look. What do you guys think? Doing too much with my hair, ain't I? So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. So I put on like a metallic coppery lipstick shade here, liquid lipstick. Went ahead and I used some black eyeliner for my waterline, and I did also for the top lash line, and I used some Great Lash mascara, Black is Black mascara, and this is the finishing look I got from this palette. Yeah, you guys. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Love you, gems. Bye.